Aviv is a city filled with art, culture, and creative initiatives all around. I'm standing in the Brown Boutique Hotel in Tel Aviv, where an old unused kitchen space was turned into an art pop-up shop. Let's take a look.
Recently is the
Pop-up is basically a store, a physical store, that's open for a limited amount of time in a selected location. So the pop-up shop is basically celebrating the Tel Aviv art scene. So we only showcase Israeli designers and artists, because we realized by living here that there's so many very, very talented talents that don't have a way to promote themselves outside of their city or even outside of their country.
What we're selling is a community, an exclusive one, a curated one, and that's what makes us unusual. When we approach an artist in Tel Aviv or Beirut or Brooklyn, we're telling them, come with us, we are picking you, it's exclusive, you're lucky to be a part of this community. So this shop itself is comprised of the drivers of the Tel Aviv scene, but we've also picked what's our favorite products by these people who are really driving the scene.
Alex is from Switzerland, Lee is from the US. They both met in Tel Aviv and created an art initiative with an international feel to it, inspired by the city of Tel Aviv.
The idea came about from living in Israel and realizing that so many artists found it really difficult to reach out an audience in Europe and America, because I'm European, my business partner Lee is American, and we realized that even all of our friends abroad don't have a way to access these creatives. So creating art centers was a way for us to share these talents with an international audience.
We want to basically connect these young creatives from all different cities and celebrate them, and in celebrating them, we want to elevate them. And so Art Setters is an online platform that's international, but at the heart of it, there's also a local element of that. And that's what the pop-up shop does. It celebrates the city that inspired this idea by taking it offline, and it celebrates just the Tel Aviv community. But we want to take these pop-up shops abroad, celebrate our art setters in Berlin, celebrate our art setters in Brooklyn and LA and Athens and so forth and so on. We're from all different cities and came with all different experiences, but all shared the same love of art and design.
So this wooden clutch, for example, is by two very young designers in Tel Aviv called Tesla Mendelovich. And they make these clutches out of wood. So they're all handmade, all unique, because each of them is made from a different piece of wood. So each of them is one of a kind, and it takes a whole day to make it. So this is an example of a very, very unique piece that's just beautiful and interesting. And these are the kind of pieces that we like to showcase both in the pop-up shop as well as on the website. This photograph, for example, was taken by a Tel Aviv photographer. Her name is Ben-Lulu. She's extremely talented, and she specializes in basically shooting the backstages of huge fashion shows, both in Israel and abroad. And this particular photo was taken at the Lanvin fashion show in Paris.
This gives a good example of how creative our art setters really are. They not only designed this sweatshirt, they designed the stools in there, and they also designed our space, all of cardboard. So here's this single art setter who really, is creative in all senses of the word. They're very multidisciplinary. They do spaces, they do industrial design, and they also do fashion. And for us, that's what really an art setter is all about, having a range of creativity and having it fused in many different ways. This is 1940, Golda Meir.
The co-founders promise they'll further be opening additional artist pop-up shops, with the next one possibly taking place in Brooklyn or Berlin. For JN1, I'm Sivan Raviv, Tel Aviv.